Dear students, today we will discuss the remaining parts of the Buddhism, because already we have discussed some important important topics about his childhood and also some important philosophy of Lord Buddha. Already we have discussed in the previous video. So today we will discuss the remaining parts of about Buddhism, means about the teaching of Buddhism. See, four important noble truths, that is the asthaya, and the world is full of sorrows and miseries. Desire is the cause of all sorrows and miseries, means पूरा पृथ्वी दुख में भरा हुआ है और दुख का एक ही कारण है कि डिजायर मीन्स कामना, एंड सरोइंग कैन बी एंडेड ओनली बाय द एलिमिनेशन ऑफ डिजायर्स. यदि हम लोग एलिमिनेट करेंगे डिजायर को, मतलब इच्छा को यदि छोड़ देंगे तो हमारा दुख खत्म होगा. When sorrow ends, there is perfect bliss. दुख यदि खत्म हो जाएगा तब हमको आशीर्वाद मतलब ब्लेसिंग्स मिलेगा और एक तो शांति जीवन यापन कर पाएंगे. So there must be a way to attain bliss and end desires. That was the noble Ashtanga Marga. According to the Buddhism, the noble Ashtanga Marga and eightfold path the people should be follow, and at last the people will get salvation, means moksha. So next, about main teachings of Buddhism. मेन टीचिंग्स क्या है ना? वर्ल्ड इज ट्रांजाइंट एंड कॉन्स्टेंटली चेंजिंग. पृथ्वी मतलब स्थायी नहीं है, हर समय में मतलब पृथ्वी परिवर्तनशील. एंड इट इज ऑल्सो soulless as there is nothing permanent or eternal on it, means in it. It is also soulless as there is nothing permanent, और कुछ भी यहाँ पे परमानेंट नहीं है, कुछ भी यहाँ पे एटर्नल नहीं है. Within this transient world, sorrow is intrinsic to human existence. So ये पृथ्वी में ये जो टेम्पोररी मतलब यहाँ पे जो परमानेंट कुछ भी स्थायी नहीं है, यहाँ पे जो दुख sorrow is intrinsic to human existence. यहाँ पे एक ही चीज जो है sorrow is intrinsic to human existence. इंसान का स्थिति के लिए जो हम लोग इसको अपनाते हैं मतलब क्रिएट करते हैं अपने आप, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. And it is by following the middle path between severe penance and self-indulgence that human beings can rise above these worldly troubles. So it is by following the middle path between the severe. तो इसको यदि शांति और जीवन में मतलब कुछ पाना है तो severe penance and self-indulgence, हार्ड मतलब जो तपस्या और खुद को मतलब indulgence means involve करना, that human beings can rise above these worldly troubles. तब जाकर के हम लोग ये worldly trouble से मतलब ऊपर उठ पाएंगे यदि only through the severe penance and self indulgence. So next, Ashtanga Marga means what? You have to remember and write the points: right view, right determination, right speech, right livelihood, action, exercise, memory, and right meditation. These are the Ashtanga Marga of Lord Buddha, means of Buddhism. Next, 5 moral rules to his disciples. जो लोग शिष्य मतलब डिसिप्लिन बनते थे लॉर्ड बुद्धा का और मीन्स बुद्धिज्म अडॉप्ट करते थे, there should be obey that 5 moral rules. That is, don't commit violence, मतलब हिंसा आचरण नहीं करना. Don't covet the property of others, किसी का प्रॉपर्टी के ऊपर में नजर नहीं डालना. Don't speak falsely और मतलब झूठ नहीं बोलना. Don't use intoxicants, मतलब जो निशा द्रव्य जो है उसको यूज नहीं करना. And let not one be unchaste. So don't use intoxicants means निशा द्रव्य जो है उसको यूज नहीं करना, और let not one be unchaste मतलब मिलावटी नहीं करना, मतलब साफ रहना मतलब एक इंसान. So Buddha advised to overcome anger by kindness, hatred by love, and evil by good. मतलब it is most important advice of Lord Buddha to overcome anger by kindness. एंगर को यदि ओवरकम करना है तो सो बाय काइंडनेस, हेट्रेड बाय लव, एंड इविल बाय गुड. खराब को भल अच्छा चीज में देखना, एंड मतलब कोई भी घृणा वस्तुओं को मतलब by through the love we have to change, and also kindness. So through this anyone can overcome the anger. So next, main teachings of Buddhism. In the early forms of Buddhism, whether or not God existed was irrelevant, and Buddha regarded the social world as a creation of humans rather than divine origin, and thus advised kings and Gahapatis to be human and ethical. Buddhism emphasizes literally the extinguishing of the ego and desires, and thus ends the suffering of those who renounce the world. So you have to remember only this one. Already we have discussed many times about the teachings of Buddhism. Means Buddhism may God existence means God existed was irrelevant. Here is saying by Lord Buddha, and also Buddha regarded the social world as a creation of humans rather than divine origins, and the advised kings and Gahapatis to be human. Means that social world, it was the creation by the human and also the divine origin, and it was advised by the kings and Gahapatis. Then also it emphasized literally the extinguishing of the ego को हमको छोड़ना है, desire को छोड़ना है, and thus ending the suffering of those who renounce the world. उसके बाद हम लोग मतलब पृथ्वी में खुद को प्रसिद्ध कर पाएंगे. So followers of Buddha, the Buddhist Sangha means Dharmang Saranam Gacchami, Sangham Saranam Gacchami, Buddhang Saranam Gacchami. Like these three important mantras of Lord means Buddhism, it was so famous. And Buddha's last words to his followers were, "Be lambs unto yourselves, as all of you must work out your own liberation." Means ये last में उनका followers को उनका last word था. And the body of disciples of the Buddha or an organization of monks is called Sangha. जहाँ पे रखा गया था मतलब the body of disciples of the Buddha or an organization of monks, it is called Sangha. Monk the organization and the disciples का body. Though that is known as the means जहाँ पे रखा गया है और जो those means which organization about that is known as the Sangha. So Buddha founded a Sangha, and it was an organization of monks who became teachers of Dhamma. And Buddha founded a Sangha. पहले ये जो monks का organization को लेकर के संघ बना गया था और उसको Lord Buddha ही found किए थे. And it was an organization of monks. ये एक तो monks का organization था सन्यासियों का, who became teachers of Dhamma. मतलब ये जो righteous path of living को प्रचार करने के लिए जो धम्म था, ये धम्म का मतलब इसको प्रचार करने के लिए जो टीचर्स को यूटिलाइज किया गया था और जो टीचर्स वहां पे एंगेज हुए थे, they were the monks, and it was the organization of those monks. And these monks lead a simple life possessing only the मतलब जो लोग धम्म को प्रचार करते थे उन लोग का लाइफ बहुत सिंपल होता था, एंड ओनली द एसेंशियल रिक्वायर्ड फॉर सर्वाइवल. जितना इंसान को जरूरी है उतना ही वो लोग का मतलब रखते थे पास में, सच एज ए बाउल टू रिसीव फूड once a day from the layman. मतलब एक दिन जितना जरूरी है उतना ही वो लोग मांग करके लेके आते थे. Means so simple lifestyle they were possessing, means that only for the survival. So this was the followers of Buddha. And also as they lived in alms they were known as भिक्षुकस. मतलब जो लोग जो भिक्षा मांग करके लेकर के आते थे उन लोगों को भिक्षुस बोला जाता था. ऐसा कि वुमेन भी थे. Initially only men were allowed into the sangha, but later women also came to be admitted. पहले संघ में खाली men को ही allowed था जैसा कि monks को, उसके बाद women को भी allow करने का permission दिया गया. And the Buddha's foster mother महाप्रजापति गौतमी was the first woman. हम लोग पहले से ही पढ़े थे. After the death of his mother, means Buddha's mother, then his caretaker was Gautami. So that Mahaprajapati Gautami, his foster mother, he became the first woman to be included as bhikkhunis. So you have to write one important point here. So who was the first bhikkhunis? And also he joined in that Buddha's organization, means that Sangha. So his name was Mahaprajapati Gautami. So many women who entered the Sangha became teachers of Dhamma and went on to become deities or respected women who had attained liberation. And who entered the Sangha became teachers of Dhamma. Dhamma का टीचर बन करके जो संघ में एंटर करते थे, they went on to become deities or respected women who had attained liberation. So it was the important principles of the followers of Buddha and that Buddhist Sangha according to about the Sangha. So, and another important points also, Buddhist Sangha means, see, one most important question is here about the Buddhist Sangha you have to explain. So during the time you have to write the important points about his followers. So the Buddha's followers came from many social groups. ऐसा कि बहुत सारा सोशल ग्रुप से लोग आकर के संघ में ज्वाइन किए थे, लाइक द kings, wealthy men, Gahapatis, and also humbler folk, workers, slaves, and crafts people. मतलब स्लेव से लेकर के किंग तक हर प्रकार का इंसान संघ में आकर के ज्वाइन किए थे. एंड वंस विद इन द संघ ऑल वेर रिगार्डेड एज इक्वल. संघ में ज्वाइन करने के बाद वहां पे किंग का इंपॉर्टेंस जितना था, स्लेव्स का इंपॉर्टेंस भी उतना था. एंड having set their earlier social identities on becoming bhikkhus and bhikkhunis. इनका जो मतलब राजा हो या गृहपति हो, जो भी अपना परिचय को छोड़ के यहाँ पे अपना मतलब एक भिक्षु और भिक्षुनिस के हिसाब में ज्वाइन करते थे और वहां पे अपना लाइफ को स्प्रेड मतलब स्पेंड करते थे. सो द बुद्धिस्ट संघ व्हिच कंप्राइज्ड ऑफ भिक्षुस एंड भिक्षुनिस functioned on the lines of ganas and sanghas where consensus was arrived at based on discussions. वहां पे debate and discussions के माध्यम से curiosity of life about the meaning of birth and death, everything it was discussed between among them. And if discussion failed to bring about harmony, then decisions were taken by a vote on that subject. यदि वहां पे डिस्कशन में कुछ लास्ट में समरी कुछ नहीं निकलता था तो वोट दिया जाता था सब्जेक्ट को डिसीजन वाइज, मतलब जो टॉपिक ज्यादा लोग बोलते थे उसी टॉपिक को ही लास्ट में फाइनल बोल के माना जाता था. मतलब अबाउट द क्यूरियोसिटी ऑफ लाइफ, दैट वाज द मेन इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक. सो like then how spread means Buddhism, how it spread, and Buddhism grew rapidly both during the कैसा spread हुआ lifetime of the Buddha and after, मतलब इनका लाइफ में ड्यूरिंग हिज टाइम also it was rapidly grew, but after his death also it was rapidly grew. People were dissatisfied with the prevailing religions and were confused by the social changes that were occurring. Buddhism emphasized on the importance of conduct and values rather than claims of superiority based on birth. The emphasis was laid on metta, means fellow feeling, and karuna, compassion, especially for those who were young and weaker than oneself, and these were ideas that drew men and women to Buddhism. So like that, spread of means Buddhism spread from throughout the world, means many important countries also we can see now the Buddhist temple, means the different shrines about the chaityas we can see now. So like this there are important points also, you can listen carefully, then you can easily understand. And about the emphasized means also already we have known that Asoka the great, Asoka also he sent his means his daughter and also his son to spread the Buddhism throughout the world, means to Sri Lanka first. So next it is the Buddhist shrines. यहाँ पे तुम लोग देख पा रहे होंगे, यहाँ पे ये जो बुद्धिस्ट टेम्पल ऐसा दिखता था और ऐसा ही बहुत जगह में मंदिर है जिसको श्राइन्स बोला जाता है. नेक्स्ट वन इज ए बुद्धिस्ट टेम्पल एट सारनाथ. सारनाथ में बुद्धिस्ट टेम्पल, इट इज द पिक्चर ऑफ दैट. सो नाउ यू हैव टू वॉच about the Buddhism clearly through the 2 videos. Next video I will discuss with you the remaining parts of the chapter. So till then, bye.